Let me encourage you with just another chapter in my book called The Call of the Christian. This book is a life changer. We have 3 life-changing books. That means all of our books are life-changing. But this one will absolutely motivate you to find and fulfill the call of God on your life. All right? Now, this will help you get free to share your faith. It'll help you be effective with power. And let me just share, chapter 6 is a chapter that says you're already there. And it's taken from Matthew chapter 10, where Jesus said, as you go, preach. So you don't have to wait for Saturday to go out with Sister Dawn and the team, which you ought to go. It'd be powerful and encouraging for you. But every day, everywhere you go, you can preach. As you go to work, preach the gospel. But not just preach the gospel, heal the sick and cleanse the lepers and raise the dead and cast out devils. And that's when life starts getting fun. And in this chapter here, I have a couple testimonies. One is when I cast the devil out of the epileptic lady in front of everybody in the Papacitos parking lot. So you can do miracles out there in your daily life. Miracles aren't reserved for just the church. We need to be free enough to lead people to Jesus out there and cast out devils out there if you run into one. And heal the sick out there when you run into them. John G. Lake said this. He said Christianity was not to be stinted. Well, he called this a strong man's gospel, not for the faint of heart. And so Jesus, referred to the term war and fight and all that kind of thing in our Christian life. But this is what John G. Lake said about the strong man's gospel. He said Christianity was not to be stinted in her giving. She was not to be a beggar. She was to be a giver. She had something from heaven to give that the world did not have. She had something to give that would bring deliverance to the world. Jesus was putting his program of deliverance in force through the church. The man is a bold man who undertakes to carry out this program of Jesus. The Christian who has never had enough faith in God to undertake it, I fear, is of the cowardly type. I'm not looking up at anybody. And I didn't say this. John G. Lake said it. I'm afraid that modern Christianity stands indicted at the bar of God for cowardliness because of her fear to undertake the program of Jesus. Now, I've had people that read this and they say, you know what, that just really got me mad. Mad at what? Mad to think that, I might be called cowardly by somebody. And so we need some backbone. We need to stand up and we need to take this gospel to the world. Are you in? Yeah. Hallelujah.